In a world where attention is constantly showered on women, a man who stands apart is rare. Think about it. What happens when someone receives endless praise for just existing? Their ego grows and they become untouchable, right? But what if, instead of joining the crowd, you had the power to shift the dynamics, to break through that inflated sense of self? If you've ever wondered why most guys get stuck in the same cycle, treated no differently from the countless others vying for her attention, you're about to find out why. This isn't about playing games or using tricks. It's about changing the way you think and act. In this video, we'll go over 9 rules on how to bring her ego down. Number 1, you are superior. If you're a man who's always working hard, constantly improving, then you should feel superior to women who spend their lives doing nothing except focusing on their looks. This feeling is natural and necessary to challenge her oversized ego. Some may argue this is toxic, but the truth is, most women see average men as beneath them. Simps and everyday guys are often regarded as inferior in her eyes. However, when a man starts to feel superior, that's when people call it toxic. But here's the kicker. Women are naturally hypergamous. They're attracted to men they perceive as better than them. If she senses you're on the same level or below her, she'll lose interest fast. People often say we're all equal and should see each other that way. But in reality, it's unnatural to view someone as your equal if you're outperforming them in life. Think about going to the gym, working tirelessly, and then grinding at your job and side hustle. Would you consider someone who spends all day playing video games and doing nothing as your equal? You might claim you do for political correctness, but deep down, you don't. The same applies to a beautiful woman who has little else to offer. Sure, she looks good, and that holds value for a man, but it's insignificant compared to the hard work and dedication many men put in every day. Once you start feeling superior, you'll consciously and subconsciously treat her as ordinary, which is something she's not used to. This will puncture her ego and bring her back to reality. Number 2, don't seek her validation. Many guys have become so feminized that they constantly look for approval from women. They'll ask her what she thinks about their gains, hair, or even their overall appearance. Some men even ask women if they love them. Behaving like this strips away your masculinity. A confident man doesn't need to seek validation from women. He's secure within himself. He doesn't need to fish for compliments or obsess over what she thinks. Seeking approval from a woman is the fastest way to inflate her ego. Let validation seeking be something women do, not you. Number 3, don't always compliment her looks. Women receive endless compliments daily. You become just another guy if you're constantly telling her how pretty she is or sending her heart-eyed emojis. It's pathetic. While other men place her on a pedestal, the high-value man stands out by not doing it. She'll notice quickly that all the praise she's receiving from others doesn't mean much. Don't get me wrong, this isn't about mind games. You don't need to withhold compliments altogether, but it's about giving them meaning. Compliment her for something she's earned, whether it's good behavior, an accomplishment, or an outfit she put effort into. Number 4, prioritize your goals over her. As a man, your purpose should always come first. Most guys today don't have a clear purpose or will toss aside their entire schedule just to be with an attractive woman. They behave like hungry dogs. When you have important goals, honor them. If it means missing a date with her sometimes, so be it. This sends a message. She cannot derail you from your goals, which naturally humbles her and earns you her respect. Number 5, don't be too eager to be with her. Many men get overly excited at the prospect of spending time with an attractive woman, which also shows a lack of higher purpose. Here's the thing. You can't chase each other if you're the one constantly chasing. When you're too eager, you rob her of the chance to feel excited about you, and she takes a step back. This only serves to boost her ego. On the other hand, when you control your desires and keep your cool, she'll start to wonder if you feel the same way she does. And when she asks if you're happy to see her, don't lose your composure and start pouring out your feelings. Keep it calm. This keeps her ego in check. Number 6, never argue or get emotional. Getting emotional shows her that she has power over you. Don't argue. If she's being unreasonable or disrespectful, walk away. This preserves your control and keeps her ego in line. Number 7, don't get jealous around other men. If she's attractive, other men will naturally be around her. It's inevitable, but showing jealousy only reveals your insecurity. If you're not around, it's her responsibility to turn them down out of respect for you. If she doesn't, end it. Jealousy is an emotion that tells her she has control, which will inflate her ego. Number 8. Don't contact her right after a date. When you don't text her immediately after spending time together, she'll start to question if she did something wrong. This keeps her on edge and prevents her from getting too comfortable. Most men will text her right away, telling her how great a time they had and how they can't wait to see her again. But this leaves her with no room to miss you. Ask yourself, would a man on a mission immediately start texting about his feelings, or would he get back to pursuing his goals? When you have a higher purpose, you'll naturally keep her ego in check without even trying. Number 9. Reject her. Women don't handle rejection well because they rarely experience it. Nothing deflates a woman's ego faster than being rejected by a man who knows his worth. When you reject her, she has no choice but to try harder for your attention. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're serious about leveling up in life, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to check out our other amazing videos too. Stay strong. Until next time.